Hi, let me introduce myself. My name is Khanza Aulia and I'm here as the first speaker of the affirmative team or the government team, which will support our motion today. That is, this house would abolish primary and middle school years that group children based on age, and instead group them by competency and intelligence. So yeah, first of all, I want to make it clear that students in primary and middle school as a child that is usually on 6 until 15 years old. Yeah, but if you all watch this, maybe will like there will be some big question exist like how can you will know their intelligence or like their competency, because it's not something that easily to discover, right? It's not something like age, because if age we can easily know by their year of born or maybe something like that, but intelligence and competency is not something that easily to know. So yeah, I have some suggestions to know which level of intelligence that child have or like that students have. We as the school, like as the government, can hold an entrance test such as written or like interview test before they can go to primary school itself. And once we have the result, we can know if that student have high level of intelligence or not. And if that students have high level of intelligence, they can automatically go to that level. And this task can be held every year, so the school and the government can easily know which level of the students have. And yeah, I will come to my arguments about why I strongly believe with our motions today that is we should classify students or like school based on their intelligence, not their age. So yeah, firstly, it will be more effective and beneficial for the students, for the teacher, and for the school itself. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we know that if we classify the primary and middle school student based on their intelligence, it will be more effective and beneficial for a lot of sides. For children that is still in a young age, like primary and middle school, being school is a very important thing to do because they spend most of their time in school, so their environment also is something that affects their life so much, and especially for their future, of course. And if them being classified by their intelligence, not their age, it will be helpful because they will study in a good environment and study with people in the same intelligence as them. And if we classify them based on their intelligence, of course, there will be students with various of ages, right? Like there will be maybe someone younger or like someone older, something like that. And this thing also help the students a lot, especially students that still on a young age. They can have some kind of mature mindset and some wide mindset and some wide side of the world, even though they're still in a young age, because they can get it from the other students in their class that have some level intelligence but different in terms of ages. And as I said before, that classify them by their intelligence will help the teacher also. Why? These things will also be something that helpful for the teacher, because the teacher can easily find some method for them to teach and implement their method without worrying if their material is easy to understand or not, since the teacher already know what kind of intelligence level the students have, so that they already know which students that they will teach, something like that. And yeah, based on Agbewaya in journal Physical and Technology on 2011, classified student based on their intelligence will make the teacher easy for teach them, because the students that in the same level of intelligence will support each other and being comfortable because they know that they have that kind of same level. And the students that still in a basic level will still learn the material that in basic terms. And this program also will help the country. Okay, why I say it will help the country? Since if we classify them based on their intelligence, there will be still young students that can already graduate from their school and something like that. And this kind of program will really help the country a lot and will affect the country in a lot of sides. Why? We can say something like this, like we will have some doctor that's still on their 20s that will help people more than before. And we also can have private or on their 20s that can invent and discover a lot of things and more things than before. So if this kind of people exist in our country, it will really affect the country a lot, and it will help the country a lot in the future, especially. So that's why I believe that classified school based on their competence and intelligence, not their age, will be helpful for everyone, not for the students itself. And also it will be very helpful for everyone's in a various of side, because they will come with a lot of positive things, and they will come with a lot of positive effect to their life, and also to the people in their environment, of course. So I still strongly believe with the motion today that this house would abolish primary and middle school years that group children based on age, and instead group them by competency and intelligence. With that much of reasons, and with that much of evidence, we believe that if we classify them based on their age, it will be not come with some positive effect, because that they will just their environment will just like people with the same age with them, and it will be very ironic for someone that already have some high level of intelligence, because they will study with some students that might be in still basic level and something like that, just because they have the same age. And I also believe that government should implement this kind of program as soon as possible, because it will really affect our country, especially Indonesia, a lot. So this kind of program, I really support this kind of program that will classify them, or classify them by their intelligence and their competency, not looking for their age, because age is not something that we really need to look if we come to some school or like some intelligence. I mean, like, why it's not our fault if we're still 15 years old, but we already know some material that is studied in university. It's not our fault if we're still 6 years, but we already understand, or we already know the material that is being taught in senior high school, and instead of them, it's some beneficial for us. So we really need to government to help them to implement this kind of program. So that's why I still strongly believe with our motion today. Thank you.